Hey there, Taurus. How's it going? Hope everything's going good with you and yours. Welcome to the week of April 11th tarot reading. We're going to be looking at your past, your present, your future. We're going to clarify all those cards, and we're going to tie everything off with an oracle card at the end. Oh, we got two here. We'll take them both. We're going to tie everything off with an oracle card at the end. The last little bit of advice. Hopefully that'll be all resonating with you. If things are resonating, don't be afraid to let me know in the comments below. Always love to read that. Always love to know that things are clicking with people. Of course, you can always leave a like as well. Lets me know you like what I do here. Lets YouTube know you like what I do here. And helps get the word out to other Taurusi out there to get the word out here. So, here we are with your card to watch out for this week. It's the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles could be saying like you might be coming in some financial trouble this week, or at least to keep your eye on your finances this week. It could be in for a little bit of a rough ride here, and like not just this week, but in the near future. So be aware of that. Kind of a good idea to stick to your budgets at this time. The Five of Pentacles also does represent focusing on the positive, right? Really challenges us to have that abundance mindset here, whereas these people are kind of focusing on the negative. You can see here they're sort of ringing that bell, drawing attention to how beat up and broken down they are. So being aware of that this week. But we had four cards pop out for you for your past energy here. We got the Star, the Magician, the Page of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles here. Lots of going on here. Feels like you're really trying to get something you're wishing for sure, happening here with the Magician and the Star. Maybe you're trying to draw in an Aquarius, as that is their card, the Star. Could be saying that you're really in your power at this time too, and you're really drawing that in as well. If you do have Aquarius in your chart, that's nice. I could just be saying that you have all the tools you need to accomplish your goals as well, because the Magician here, you can see on his table, he's got all four of the minor arcana. He has access to all of them. So it's just saying too, like you've got all the tools you need right now to achieve what you want to achieve. And I feel like you're really trusting the process. Like there's a bit of I want to go out there and get it done with the Page of Wands there, but the Knight of Pentacles is telling us that you're willing to take your time and trust the process. Make sure you do something of quality. Make sure you do it the right way, rather than going out there and making a mess of things, or potentially blowing an opportunity here. But the Page of Wands is also saying you have a lot of energy here. Like you have a lot to give in order to get to what you want, which is looking great as we move along here. So let's get some clarifiers rolling for that. See if we can get a little more detail on your past, where you're coming from here. What do we have for our Tauruses? My mother's a Taurus. I don't know what relevance that has on this reading, but she is. Is your mother a Taurus? Is your father a Taurus? Is someone in your family a Taurus as well? We got the Queen of Wands here. We also have the King of Wands as well in your present energy too. We got the King of Pentacles. We got the Nine of Pentacles. Wow. Woo! That's hard work, and that's, oh man, here. Like, I feel like you're really standing in your power at this time. That Queen of Wands is such a confident card. She just oozes it. She also oozes sexuality. So if you're looking for a little of that, I feel like you're coming from a good place there, coming from a place of confidence. Whoa, throwing her away. I'm having a hard time holding on to the cards. Just did Capricorn's reading, and I threw some of their cards away too. But the Queen of Wands is, maybe that's something to watch out for. Maybe you need to keep an eye on things, making sure things don't slip out of your hands. Don't be like Charles, all right? But that Queen of Wands really oozes that confidence, oozes that energy, oozes that, kind of charismatic, positive vibes, right? And I feel like you're standing in your power definitely right now, coming from that place of strength, which is great. I feel like that's really good, especially with that Five of Pentacles there, really challenging you to be positive, and you are. With the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles as well, hard work. You're putting in the work effort. Like I say, you got a lot of energy here with the Page of Wands, because Wands represent energy, but the Page is also very young, so he's got lots to give too anyway. But you got a lot of hard work. You got the work ethic there with the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles now coming out, and with the Nine as well. Just saying you can do this yourself. Like you have that independent, standalone energy that you can do this yourself. Help would be great. And we're going to see you're going to get some here in the future, but it doesn't necessarily mean you need it, right? Like you can do this on your own. So we got for you in your present energy, you've got the Seven of Cups, the Moon, and the King of Wands. So this could be something to do with love, of course, because we have the King and the Queen of Wands. That could be a divine pairing. It doesn't matter what you're attracted to or what your gender is. It's just energy. You're both kind of putting out that King and Queen of Wands energy, which is beautiful. But with the Moon and the Seven of Cups here as well with the King of Wands, again, there's that confidence, that confident energy. Maybe that's that kind of person you're trying to draw in, or you are drawing in at this time. Maybe you're drawing in a lot of people like that. Maybe you're quite popular at this time with that Seven of Cups. But the Moon also saying that, you know, trust your gut, trust your intuition, walk your own path, right? Make your own decisions. Don't let outside forces influence you at this time. You know, you're the director, right? You're the King of Wands, I feel. You're the one, you know, calling the shots. Don't let other people call the shots. Don't get undermined. Don't let the company kind of try to cut your legs out from under you. You do what you want to do. You're the one in charge. You know, walk your own path, right? Maybe there's some outside forces trying to knock you off the path. Maybe there's a lot of people here trying to pull you in different directions. But I feel like you know deep down, you know what the right choice is here, whether it's pursuing your career, pursuing your wish, your dream, or if it's, you know, pursuing love as well. You know what the right choice is here in your gut. So let's look at some clarifiers here, get a little more detail on that, and then we'll move into your future cards. We got the Ace of Pentacles. That's looking great. So maybe an offer, a love offer coming in for you. The Hermit, sign of Virgo, and the Ace of Wands. Ooh, double aces. Oh, that's awesome. 2 aces in a reading is a yes to anything that I haven't really touched on yet. But in like kind of you're asking question like, well, Charles, what about this? The double aces is a yeah, go for it. Like that's a yes for sure. But yeah, I feel like there's some sort of offer coming in for you with that Ace of Pentacles. And I feel like you should accept it with the Ace of Wands. Like you should just be like, yeah, let's do this. The Hermit is saying here, like, you can see clearly, like you're going to be able to tell, like this is definitely a good opportunity. This is definitely what you want here. So be aware of that. Could also be saying that if you try not to overthink it, it could be a very simple solution too. Because the Hermit, you can kind of see his feet are sort of frozen into the ground there and he can't move on. But if he brought the lantern down to his feet, that would thaw out the snow and the ice and he'd be able to move on. So the solution might be simpler than you think, especially with that Seven of Cups there where there's a lot of options in front of you. There could be a very simple solution to this. You just don't realize it. But we got the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is really telling you might be overthinking things. Things are all kind of in your head. If you do have any concerns or worries, don't let them eat you up, right? Don't let them take your sleep from you. Don't let them take energy from you. With the Four of Cups here as well, again, another offer might be coming in for you. I think especially with that ace there, there's something good coming for you here in the future. I feel like there's something on the horizon. And with the Three of Pentacles, maybe this is an opportunity to work with someone to create something good on a project, maybe a collaboration of some sort. If you're in that kind of a field, maybe you do some work here on YouTube or somewhere where you have a potential to collaborate with other creators. That looks really good. If you're looking for love too, there's no better team than the Three of Pentacles. That's the ultimate team in my mind, is 2 people working together, going against the world, trying to build something, trying to use their will to create something beautiful in this world. I think that's phenomenal. So let us look at some clarifiers for that, and then we'll get into your oracle message, see what we got for you. Oh, we got cards flipping, talking, trying to run away. They're all trying to get a hold of us here. Let's see what we got for you, Taurus. All right. Virgo popped up in both you earth signs reading. The Star again. Wow. Whew. It's awesome. Page of Wands again. Look at this. And the Six of Wands too. Ooh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, like you're definitely confident. That is for sure. You're definitely in your strength. You're in your power. The Star coming up twice. That's so good. So good. And with the Page of Wands too, again, you're not losing yourself. Like the Page of Wands can represent kind of like you as a young person, or you kind of being young at heart and stuff. And I kind of look at this as like you're not, like where we had the Page of Wands back here as well, I feel like you're not losing yourself. You know what I mean? Like you're kind of growing up and you're kind of maybe moving into a leadership role here with the Six of Wands, but I feel like you're still being you. Right? You're still like, you may be in charge, but you're still you, Taurus. You're still your true self. You're still like you at your core. You're not kind of letting power change you. You're not letting that that, you know, the fact that you've accomplished something great change you. You're still a leader, but you're still you, Taurus. You're still that fun-loving, I'm gonna, you know, be your friend. I'm gonna help out people, even though you may have some concerns and worries. Maybe that's what you're worrying about, that Nine of Swords. Is like, are you afraid that like working together with someone and being in charge is going to change you and you're going to be a bad boss or something like that? Or you're going to be a, you know, an abusive person? In my mind, you know, I've heard the, you know, you've probably heard the line too before, like absolute power corrupts absolutely. I don't like that quote. I don't like that quote because I don't think it's right. Because I heard a better one afterwards, like just last year or something, where it's like power reveals. And when you have power, it reveals who you truly are. Right? Like, what would you do if you had all the power in the world? You could do whatever you want. It's pretty scary to see what some people do, right? Like businessmen, CEOs, presidents, you know, people in charge of like all sorts of like crazy power and stuff. It's pretty terrifying to see what they do, right? But I feel like this is you being like, who are you right now, Taurus? Are you happy with that person? Because when you're in power, you're going to be still that person. Like, that's not going to change you. So I think that looks great. And I feel like if that's like a relationship as well, I feel like the relationship's not going to change you. You're still just going to be yourself. Maybe that's the key to success there, is not to put on an act or try to present yourself as this stud or, you know, this queen bee or something, right? Like, it's to kind of just be you. And like, they'll love it. They're going to just love it. They're just going to love that you're you. So that looks great. I feel like they're going to really worship you too. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We got a pop out for you. Between Worlds number 3. Let's take a look here for you. All right. What do we have for our Tauruses? Number 3. Between Worlds. Between the Worlds is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time when you are unable to see what's ahead, cultivate curiosity, and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. In this place between what was and what will be is a state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There is a great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery that is not yours to understand weaves the web of life within a divine matrix of consciousness greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions. The seeds that were planted in the past begin to take root, but what surfaces will probably not be what you expect. When you are between worlds, you are invited to see with the curious eyes of a child, glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so, and you will not be disappointed. And what did I say about the pages? The pages are you being kind of young at heart, being, you know, kind of fun-loving and stuff, getting in touch with your real you, right? I feel like that's going to be the big key to all this, whether you're working with a partner in a romantic sense, in a work sense, whatever it is. Just be yourself. Be your kind of like childlike young self here. And that's what's going to be the best. Like that, you know, children are, like we were kind of talking about with the King and the Queen of Wands, how I was talking about confidence and stuff. Children are obscenely confident, you know, like you never... Yeah, I've never seen like a kid just go off and do something like I would look at it like that looks extremely dangerous, and then just be laughing and giggling the whole time, right? Like there's a certain level of confidence, maybe it's foolishness, but you know, there is a certain level of extreme confidence with that too. But I feel like if you just be yourself, there's going to be miracles offered up to you. There's going to be all sorts of things, opportunities here. You're going to be standing in your power the whole time. So I wouldn't be afraid of like what might be and what could be, because you're strong enough to handle it here, Taurus. So hope that helped you out. Hope that resonated with you. Help out the channel. Hit that like button, subscribe, check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos. Comment if this really resonated with you too. And I will see you next time, Taurus.